Hey everybody, welcome back. Maybe no Tainted Keeper this time. Maybe we should, just relax. You know what I've never done actually is I've never done Tainted Maggie despite unlocking her the other day. I know the flow of time is distorted in Lord Ren and all that. Okay, so we start with 2 of 5 HP, 2 of 4, 7 QVT 04 MH, Yum Heart heals you, but the hearts are strange. Okay. They're not broken heart containers. Those are heart containers where if you get hit, you lose them forever. Alright. That was... it's hard for me to tell if that's a negative. I'm sure it is, but, I can delude myself. Wait, okay. Oh, is it just like, it's tainted greed, basically? Oh, okay, that's something. Oh, you had lethal hugs, I saw. I wonder if that's, like, if you walk into enemies or if you get close to them, you do, like, contact damage. Alright, I'm starting to puzzle something out here. So it's a little bit like Tainted Keeper. When you walk into, or when you kill an enemy, they drop a heart, but the heart disappears on a timer. Okay, so that's something. It also seems like every time you walk into like a new room with enemies or something like that, you lose... No, you just lose HP on a timer. Okay. And, okay. We're getting it here. Yum Heart heals you, but the hearts are time release. That's not that bad. That's not that crazy. I can work with that, man. I mean, for now, it's obviously, like, pretty easy, but, things change. So I guess we could walk into enemies if we wanted to, just to do some extra damage right now, but come on, this is not... I mean, on the other hand, though... Okay, now, I'm getting it now, look at this. If we have no reason to, avoid a deal with the devil, or if we have no reason to avoid taking damage to avoid losing our deal with the devil, why not just spend a little bit of time walking into enemies and... Obviously, anything along the lines of, like, unicorn stump or horn or really, like, anything in that category is going to be... Well, that was just an extreme waste. Is going to be of colossal value right now. I'll pick that up. I don't mind, man. Go ahead. Come here. Sorry, I think I gotta, like, get new headphones. My headphone cable's shorting out. I can hear too much of my own voice. It's disorienting. I feel like I'm in a speech jammer. I'm in a Good Mythical Morning video right now. Just get wrecked, okay? Just get wrecked. How about that? So I think one of the things we should maybe endeavor not to do... I don't know how this works, honestly. But one of the things we should endeavor not to do, maybe, is, Hold on. I'm trying to just get the cord set up properly. Mission highly failed. Mission highly successful. I was gonna say, like, try not to, well, I mean, I guess it depends. I don't really know how it goes, right? Like, is it that your heart container, like, your third heart container... Let me rephrase. Is it that your first 2 heart containers are always, gonna be, like, normal, and then your other heart containers from that point onwards are going to be, temporal or ethereal or whatever? Or is it that you, really? You're not dead, huh? Or is it that, if you ever use Yum Heart, you create, like, those ethereal hearts that are a little bit more transient? I don't know. It's, I don't have an answer to the question just yet. That's pretty solid, though. We seem to be able to pick up all of these. Okay. Little HP upgrade, via the cancer trinket there. I mean, we can always pick up the... I mean, I guess we're always losing HP now that I think about it, because every time we go into a room, well, not every time we go into a room, just literally due to, the passing of time, the ticking of that infernal clock, we find ourselves losing HP on the regular, so... I don't know. All tainted characters, without having, like, chat's support to figure out what they are in the moment, we're kind of flying blind, but, I think that's okay, I'm comfortable not knowing everything. It's a prerequisite, I think, to have some degree of success as a streamer, is to acknowledge that everybody's always going to be smarter than you forever. And if they weren't at the start, they will be by the time you've been doing the job for like 5 years, and, your attention span gets so short that you can read like, you know, 150 pages of a book and then remember like literally nothing of what you just read? Because the whole time you were just thinking about like baked beans or something? It happens. I also, I love a character that disincentivizes backtracking. That's very helpful for me. But now I've got a built-in excuse now, right? I don't ever have to be like, I don't want to backtrack. I'll just be like, I can't backtrack. Dude, we're playing as Tainted Maggie. If I backtrack, I'll lose too much HP. Okay, so this is of the utmost importance, I would say, alright? We want to see what we got here. I mean, Bloody Lust, if it works, seems like it could be incredible. I think we're on 1 heart container right now, maybe 2 when we go down to the next floor. I'm gonna leave this as is. We gotta remember, what do you want to do as, just open it, man. Let's get weird. What do you want to do as, the Tainted characters for, like, maximum unlock-icity? You would like to get Boss Rush, i.e., beat Mom within, 20 minutes, and then have the, you know, wherewithal to survive Boss Rush as well. Oh, it's gonna take my, my Demon Heart, huh? So maybe we do want to build a little tank here. By the way, it did not, unfortunately, trigger Bloody Lust when I took damage there from the decay, so that's highly unfortunate. I also appear to be absent the decay now. Like maybe you're just 2 HP is safe. I guess 2 HP is just where you can hang your hat on that. We got some real problems on this run. Okay, I mean, we knew that was coming, honestly. Honestly, at this point, you might as well just, if you've already been hit, just start, you know, going to town. That's my take on it. And we'll hold this pill. So, I mean, you can just tell from my line of reasoning here that I'm mighty confused. But okay, that's pretty solid. And our 3rd HP container answered some questions for us that we had, which is indeed, you will find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself on another part of the world. You may find yourself picking up your 3rd heart container, and you may ask yourself, where did that HP go? When you're playing Tainted Maggie, your HP slowly decays. This is how I'm gonna remember it. Don't be mad I'm singing, okay? It's a mnemonic. Into the red again, after the HP's gone. Just look at the wiki. I won't look at the wiki. Songs are a very powerful way to remember things. Like, I still remember on the sitcom That 70s Show that Fez hid his ID in his shoe. Because he was like, and this was many years ago that I saw this episode, but he said something like, yeah, I made up a song so I could remember it. Something, 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 ID in my right shoe. It's a classic bit. I don't know if any... It's crazy to think that 70s show, you know, came out in the late 1990s, was about the 1970s, and now we're in 2020. That 70s show is like as old as the 70s were when that 70s show started airing. Pretty crazy, right? I was thinking about that the other day. I know I apologize. I'm not trying to create existential dread, but I mean, I also don't consider it like existential dread that, you know, people get older, and then I just find it kind of interesting. Like, everybody loves that, like, you know, Today I Learned that was like, oh, you know, what is it, Cleopatra lived closer to the modern day than she did to the building of the pyramids. Everyone's like, whoa, that's crazy, dude, that's amazing. And then, you know, all of a sudden, I'm like, guess what? You're Cleopatra. That 70s show is now older to us than the 70s were to the creators of that show when they invented it. You're like, no, now I'm Cleopatra, and I hate that Today I Learned. Yeah, well, get over it, okay? You know, that's life, baby. But I was definitely thinking, I was like... I've been seeing a lot of tweets lately from, like, teachers. I shouldn't say a lot, I guess, but I've been seeing some. And apparently, like, if you're a history teacher now, you know, if you're in high school or a high school teacher, you know, you're teaching kids that were born in maybe like the mid 2000s, and they refer to the events from the 1980s and the 1990s as like the late 20th century. That'll send a shiver down your spine. It's just the natural passage of time, though, you know? Like, we as kids, we were making fun of, we were like, oh, can you imagine being born in the 1800s? Oh, that's crazy. Now, you know, in like 10 years, kids are going to be like, wow, can you believe my parents are so old? They have a 19 in front of their birth year. Isn't that crazy? They weren't even born in the... Like, how far do you have to scroll when you go to a Steam store page for an M-rated game in order to... Well, the answer is you just scroll to the bottom. And, you know, for the last 15 years, Steam has been under the impression that I was born in 1937 anyway. So, I don't have to change jack, man. I don't have to change jack. You changed. Okay, I'm somewhat tempted, because, like, again, we're racing against time here. I'm somewhat tempted to put a little bit of a rush job on this one, take some damage, and, in my opinion, at least guarantee ourselves the opportunity to get some extra damage via blood, or rage, I should say, bloody lust, and then have a better chance to speed up, maybe make it to boss rush. But I'm also very cognizant of the fact that if we lose our deal with the devil chance, that probably impacts our ability to beat Hush, to beat boss rush, and I think I'm learning another thing. Dare I suggest I might be learning yet another thing here? And that thing that I'm learning, I think, is that it won't, the curse that we have here is Tainted Maggie, it won't take your demon hearts willy-nilly. It seems like oh no, it totally took it there. I was gonna say, I thought it only took it if it didn't have red hearts to justify, but clearly that's not the case. But we're making great time, even in spite of this right here. No, but then it took a half red heart, I don't know, man. Anyway, long story short, like, in my current state, I would say don't anticipate, necessarily being able to rely on your demon hearts and spirit hearts. Instead, just focus on what you would focus on in the average Isaac run, you know, and try to build something that's, you know, survivable. Anyway, I apologize. You've had a lot... Rocket bombs, oh my god. But because I damaged myself, I'm not owned. I'm not owned. We should use rocket bombs on the boss, man. Can I shoot the bomb up? You can indeed, okay. Alright, that's really good. I know we should get the HP, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't take damage in the process. Sure, why not? You know, we don't have a trinket. I was just gonna say, if there's a 2-heart deal, is very unnecessary, but at the same time, a 2-heart deal seemed quite prudent to me because of the fact that the rest of our HP is kind of, you know, transitory to begin with. But of course we were looking for something. I mean, a speed upgrade's not that bad, but we were looking for something a little bit more valuable for sure. Anyway, yeah, a lot of bits lately have been like, you know, don't think you're old, think again. But it's something. I'm dumb. There's something relatable there, you know. It's the human condition. You get a little older. It's not just negatives. There's benefits as well. Like, for example, I remember the 2002 FIFA World Cup. If you were born in the year 2005, all you can do is watch historical footage. Hey, if you were born in 2005, you probably don't even remember the 2006 World Cup, and that was a doozy. Watching the finals, and, you know, all of a sudden, you're like, what the heck? Zidane just headbutted a dude in the chest. What's up with that? The headbutt that launched 1,000 memes. We don't know this pill. I know, dude, I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Saved. I'm gonna. I did. Give me the HP. This is, I mean, Acid Baby. If our pills are good, then Acid Baby's great, right? Like, and remember, once you lose that deal with the devil precedent, it's time for you to become the Joker. There's no reason for you not to become the Joker after you've lost that deal with the Devil Chance in the first place. So just turn into the Joker, do as much damage as possible, do it as quickly as possible. And don't worry about too much else. I think we're starting to figure out what makes this character tick. A library. Oh. Alright. I feel a little ripped off. Dude, okay. I mean, I don't think the Hierophant does that much for us either, to be honest with you, but the Emperor card is kind of interesting. We don't want to teleport out of boss rush. I think, I mean, the best time to teleport with the Emperor, you gotta hear me out on this one. Oh, we shouldn't just throw our Spirit Hearts away, I guess. Is after we get through boss rush, assuming we do, it's gonna take us, you know, several minutes. It's gonna make it very slow for us to have a chance to fight Hush. Now, is this run Hush worthy to begin with? It's tough to say. Is it boss rush worthy to begin with? It's tough to say, honestly. We have good damage after we've been hit up to the maximum cap. Come on, man. We have bad damage prior to that point, but, you know, things can happen. This is still, it very much has some capacity for success. Oh, there's enemies, huh? I really think, I mean, I see a couple of different ways to build this one, I guess. The obvious one is build tanky. We don't have access to that kind of ability right now, unfortunately. We also have not been to our item room on this floor yet. Yo, look at the damage, though, when you get invincibility. Oh, my God. Well, you know, I'm not going to blame the game. You know, we keep sacrificing my HP for deals with the devil, including deals with the devil that we can't even see. Another way would be, I think, if you could just make... Your HP doesn't matter too much, because you're getting HP from every enemy you kill, but if you could just get, like, faster charging Yum Hearts, that would require at some point, and apparently this is impossible, but that would require the existence of a shop that was not simply a, you know, malevolent miniature boss designed to infuriate us. However, you know, we already fought Greed, we already fought Super Greed. Boy, you got my heartbeat drumming away, beating like a drum, and it's drumming away. Can't you see that doom-de-doom-de-doom-de-doom-doom? He's got that Super Greed. If you'll excuse me, almost threw that one in a big way. Yeah, I know Nicki Minaj songs. You got a problem? Okay, now officially we're screwed. Why do I say something so brave yet so true? Glass Cannon is awesome, but also, I shouldn't say we're screwed, because I actually think that... Oh, I don't have rocket bombs anymore? That's unexpected. Because I hate when people do that. They're like, good item, I lost. But I do, because this interacts with our health in some way, right? Or doesn't it... If you get hit after using Glass Cannon, it becomes a 4-room charge to return to its usual state. But I think that's still, like, really good. In fact, I might even take it a step further and be like, I don't see how it could be bad. I think it carries no... It carries the potential for a nerf after you get hit. But prior to getting hit, I don't think it... I don't know, it's hard to tell because of Curse of the Unknown. Like, I'm a little concerned about what Curse of the Unknown means for me here. Because I don't really know how this item works, clearly, but... Anyway. I know, I see the haters out there. They're going, $100, my entire allowance. I bet it recklessly on the idea that he's not going to make it to boss rush. I'm here to tell you to save your money, you know? I actively tell my stream when to bet against me. This is not one of those times. We're definitely going to make it to boss rush. We might die on boss rush. That's been known to happen recently. But we are certainly going to... We're still gonna make it, okay? Don't let that get you down. Yoink. Just gonna take us 4 rooms, right? That's it, just 4 rooms, baby. No problem. We got, the hard part really is gonna be killing mom in time, and now I'm starting to lose some confidence, I'm willing to admit. Hey, Lil Spewer's actually pretty good with Acid Baby, huh? If only I could get these enemies to walk on, like, the copious amount of creep I'm creating here. Okay, I'm starting to believe that your money is safe. Excuse me, where's my HP? That could have potentially killed me. It didn't. And the rumors of my death are greatly exaggerated. Let's keep this up on the screen for now, because time is of the essence right now. It's a little busy, don't get me wrong. Kind of a lot of stuff on the screen right now, but it's okay, it is what it is. Now, you might think because of the Emperor card, we don't have to sweat it too much, because we have the ability to get to teleport out of boss rush. We can, to save our lives, but we're never going to know how much HP we have, so I wouldn't invest too much thought into that pipe dream. However, we pretty much have to go to the item room in the shop now if we want to go, because there's going to be no other opportunity. Don't get me wrong, blue candle's great. I think we just have to leave. I wish, you know, we could donate or whatever. I'm going to try to make it to the... okay. I'm going to try to make it to the item room. We probably shouldn't. I think we have to bail. I think I've acknowledged in myself a little hubris here. It's time for us to go. Glass cannon is not doing as much damage as I thought it would. We're only going to have 28 seconds or 38 seconds here to get this done. It's gotta happen now. Get some creep going. Okay, that's fine. It's not that bad. As long as you make boss rush, we're happy here. Mind you, this run is kind of doo-doo. Especially having just lost glass cannon for the start of this. We're going to take the negative for a much-needed damage buff. And then, okay, we got quad shot, we got metronome, we got a lot of damage done to enemies when we enter a room. I'm going to level with you. Quad shot is like the obvious take, but look, okay, quad shots... Because the most important thing for us right now is surviving boss rush, I take quad shot. However, this is a very important however. I think that if we were exclusively concerned with winning the game, we actually would have gone toxic shock. Or whatever the heck the item is called. Because our damage is actually, like, just bad. Where you at? Where you at? Okay, so what are we trying to do here? We got a couple things on the go. One of, oh, that's really bad? That's horrible? I would not have recommended picking up the experimental pill in that situation. Okay, this looks like another boss rush failure. We could teleport out, but we're here. Like, to teleport out after you're on boss rush, you know, just to guarantee yourself another shot at, you know, Love starring Tila Tequila. That's the ultimate cowardice, I feel like. So I'm pretty sure we're on 1 HP. You're dead, huh? But keep in mind, there are ways out of this situation for us. There's an obvious one. Don't get hit forehead. There's a secondary one. A little less obvious than don't get hit forehead. What's the secondary one? Experimental pill giving us an HP upgrade. Very much plausible. Okay, Death's gotta get into the next phase. That's nasty. We're alive. Okay, this is not that bad. It's not that good either, to be clear, but it's not that bad. Okay. Any champion boss hitting us could kill us, I think. So just relax, you know, just recognize you gotta go. You gotta go. The pill is a health upgrade. Then you use Yum Heart immediately and we're back, boys. It's another health upgrade, right? Oh my god, we're not just back. We're stronger than ever. This is why you don't engage in cowardice. Okay, we lost an HP upgrade. That we should never have gotten close. That was literally just impatience. Two rooms, i.e. this boss fight, and then we're back. Okay, there's no reason in my world we can't beat Hush on this one. Boss rush, I would say, is I think we might have lost. Wait, you don't lose heart containers as Maggie, you fool. Why do you think? You know why? It's kind of making it sound like a bone heart breaking. I don't think we can take it yet. Maybe ever, but you don't lose heart containers as Maggie. I don't know why I'm of the opinion that. You know what it is? My brain is flooded. That much is obvious. But then, like, on top of that, we lost the heart container on this fight. Due to experimental pill, and I think my brain just went like, okay, that must be like a normal course of action then. By the way, still a little spiced. I know we need the HP, but like, we need a lot of stuff here. There's Yumhard going, okay, saved. I don't know if this is like one of the most impressive boss rushes we've ever had or one of the most embarrassing, but just remember, it's the sound of glass cannon breaking. That didn't hit? It's nothing more complicated than that. It's just glass cannon breaking. It's not your bone hearts shattering. Just keep it moving. We do love to, whenever... Oh, dude, what a shot. I have no idea what killed you. We do love whenever possible to get that poison going. Is this just Duke of Flies? Duke of Flies, thank you for existing. Thank you for being a friend down the road and back again. Don't forget, you got glass cannon. Hey! Comedic timing. Okay, dude, that might be conjoined. We got... Okay, I guess they don't count as, like, shooting. And then, we out. I don't know what our HP looks like. We could have taken an experimental pill when we left. But I think we did the right thing. We Emperor card on this floor because we don't care about anything. Trying to get some, like, blood creep in there. Whoa, that was, that could have hurt. Don't stop me. I needed... Not to you. Not to you. Not to Daddy Longlegs. Not after we beat Boss Rush. This isn't how I go. Okay, thank you. No deal with the devil. Like, life goes on. Life goes on. Okay. Now this Hush, I'm not sure, man. Is gonna be a little touchy. I figured on this floor, like, you know, we're not crushing it from a time-based standpoint. If we get the chance to farm up some HP, you know, at the cost of some rage, or at the cost, well, we farm up some rage at the cost of some HP. Sorry, it's still kind of early in the morning over here. It's only 3 p.m. And now I got the Golden Girls theme song stuck in my head. You're a friend and a confidant. Thank you for being... Okay, but this, you know, I'm... Considering this run is by most metrics a little bit on the underpowered side... I mean, he says he has, like, glass cannon, you know, bloody lust, but, I mean, I'll teach you something, you know, at least in my opinion. If you're gonna apply that logic to Isaac, like, no run in history has, like, ever been underpowered. You know, every run has, like, something where you can point to it and be like, but you got Yumhard! And you're like, yeah, but, you know, the game's not balanced around just needing Yumhard to win, you know? I mean, it's balanced around... needing more than probably most players get on the average run to win, but... The heck is this? Oh, I thought it was Buddy in a box. This little spewer, that's right. This little spewer? We can definitely, like, yeah, just hop in there. Oh, but then every time we do that, it ruins glass cannon. Do we care? It's a tough decision. I don't have a good answer for you. Tell you. What the heck is this? Question mark, High Priestess? I gotta know. Oh. It just keeps coming? So, like, question mark, High Priestess is like, the feet never stop? Oh, no. That will be, this will inhibit us. To a degree. Or will it make us stronger than we've ever been before? I don't mind the speed down, honestly. Like, our speed was too high to begin with. Just move along here. Constantly keep moving. Whenever you get the opportunity to move, you gotta take it. Because I was just gonna say, remember, you know what's coming around the corner, man. Okay, health down is a. I was gonna say it's a good pill, but that's not really the case. In the right circumstance, maybe. Like if we get an amazing deal with the devil here. Please tell me this only lasts for a floor. Like, any longer than that, we're gonna have some serious problems. Dude, we can't beat Hush on this one. I'm basically choosing to go to the Hush fight to die. I think, and yet, here I am, choosing to go to the Hush fight to die, I think, just to prove that I made it this far. I mean, we could farm up HP for sure. We got super lucky here. Okay, so you know what you do? You take this so that you get a respawn, and then you have health up, and it costs you very little at the end of the day anyway. And then we give it a shot, okay? If it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, then so be it. Pretty not good, I think. Pretty not good. Pretty not good. Pretty much just not good all around. We have a speed down, so there is that. I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? Open these before you get despondent. Getting an HP up is worth something. Yum Heart will not replenish over the course of the fight. That's what you gotta remember in case you're like, this shouldn't be too bad. So going in with a battery charge wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Dude, I'm honestly like, you take nothing here. You know what you take? And you're gonna laugh, but you take Samson's Chain and you fish here for like a crawl space or a black market. It doesn't happen too often. It's pretty advanced level Isaac play and it's very low yield, but oh my god. What can I say? Dude, it's the D100. What the... I think I honestly believe I pretty much have to. That's a really good item, too. We still have the Yum Heart. That's like it's fresh frozen. It's a permanent for us. Now, our luck is still pretty bad. Or not our luck. What was I saying? Our item room there. Still pretty bad. Pills the same. Again, we're not going to get a charge, I think, unless we got something over there that changes that. I think we're just going to take some fancy bombs and then go to town. I still foresee us dying. And, well, I don't know, that's surprisingly strong damage, actually. Our shots aren't making it, so let's get a little closer, but, remember, that's true, you're still getting hearts from enemies you kill, but there's a large phase of this fight that summons no enemies. So you gotta be ready for that. You also have to get in there and grab the HP in the first place, which is not always gonna be easy. But I'll let you know. I think I was misrepresenting it. There's more of a chance than I thought. Now we do lose HP randomly as well. Do have Little Hushy. Little Hushy is something. I wouldn't describe it as being worth a lot, but, you know, if you could get it on top of the enemy, then you don't have to have line of sight to do damage. This is nasty, huh? What a dodge. Okay, this is a very simple situation where you're like dead bird. I don't foresee you being like that useful, but do you think it's possible? You might want to get in there and just like, even if you could speed up this fight by like 2%, you never know how that could change the game. Like, I'm standing right next to him. Maybe you gotta hit me in order for this to happen. I'm not willing to create those conditions. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's been some impressive stuff on this run. I mean, now that we have some distance from it, I definitely cannot deny... Okay, I did not expect that. I definitely cannot deny that a random crawl space appearing and having the D100 in it is just about like the luckiest thing you could ever ask for. I guess I've got to... Oh, that's so good, too. I guess I've definitely got to acknowledge that on the... You know, on the list of luckiest things that have ever happened in The Binding of Isaac, that one's... It's got to factor in, for sure. Okay, you don't risk your HP to pick up less HP, but you at least want to get in there. And this is a heck of a run here. We definitely, by the way, could still die, and we're going to. Hush, still mighty annoying. Please spawn some enemies, thank you. I need it, I need it! It's so risky, dude. But I need it! Come on, there we go, we're back. Can of corn. Can of corn. Can of corn! Can of corn! Stand still for a moment. Oh my god. We respawned thanks to missing poster. Okay, okay. One thing I would suggest is like, hey, why not deposit all this money in your donation machine? Because things are a little spicy. At least get something out of it. And what do we got here? Crawl space. I mean, we're screwed. Let's just call it like we see it. We're pretty much completely toasted here. But it was a great fight. I had a wonderful time, honestly. I'm assuming... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'm assuming we don't have Holy Mantle, and then my brain froze midway through, and golden bombs or something. I don't know. Maybe... No, that was probably the Lost Soul exploding. Oh, we have Empty Vessel. Okay. No poison damage or anything, but, you know, just the existence of Empty Vessel is something. I gotta hand it to us. Like, I think a superior Isaac player could win this run. I don't think that I was the right guy to do it. And we haven't lost yet. I'm not trying to sandbag. I'm just playing the odds, right? Like, this one's looking a little hot. And the start of the Hush fight is nothing. It's really the end of the Hush fight that's everything. But, I'm really proud of this run. Like, we could have thrown at multiple opportunities. We very easily could have just lost on Boss Rush, but we managed to get very lucky and pull it back. We very easily could have just, you know, essentially anemically had no chance on the Hush fight, but that crawl space play, it's so unlikely to come to pass, and yet it happened, and it happened in one of the funniest ways ever. The storybook ending would have been winning the entire run as a result, okay? But sometimes, you know, there's a 3-act traditional story, you know. Rising action, climax, denouement. But then also sometimes, you know, you can get the Paul Thomas Anderson, like Boogie Nights. It's a 2-act structure. It's more of just like a rise and fall. That's kind of what we got here, you know. We got the highest highs and the lowest lows with the windows down and this song driving you home. We're not being hit here, so... You know, it's the perfect example of, like, the closer you are to danger, the further you are from harm. Okay, never mind. It was a great run. I had a wonderful time. Twitch.tv/NorthernLion. Follow me. We play a lot of Isaac. Apart from that, thanks for watching. Click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!